Hey everyone, Tanya Clarke-Marinelli here. I'm trying to open my drink. I was like, oh, I can get it. There it is. Today, kombucha. Which kombucha? I'm always stuck with the lemon, ginger, and cayenne because my kids only like the berry and the other kombuchas, and I get stuck with this one. How is everyone today? I'm so excited for today's webinar. Wow. Okay. We got a lot of people here. I'm really excited for today's webinar. Belle, let's talk. Yeah, it was yesterday, but my webinars are hosted on Thursdays. And it just so happens that it's the day after Belle, let's talk. It doesn't matter because I'm still seeing a lot of posts, a lot of videos, and a lot of engagement around Belle, let's talk. So welcome to my kitchen. Every Thursday I invite you into my home and we do a lot of sharing. Normally my webinars are on, what you can do to improve your online business. Today, absolutely, it is still all about how to improve your online business. However, I'm going to step outside of my comfort zone. I stepped out far outside of my comfort zone this morning, and I'm stepping even further outside of my comfort zone right now to share with you guys maybe something that I've kept a secret for a really long time. And after really listening to the posts and being inspired by so many brave men and women out there who are speaking up and speaking their truth, literally they inspired me. And yesterday I downloaded a speech that I couldn't even believe that I shared this morning, and I'm going to share it with you guys. So welcome everybody here. And before I get started in with the training, I really want you guys to participate today. All right, I have it in the slides, but I'm going to tell you anyway. I'm going to invite you guys all to close down Facebook, close down any applications that are behind this webinar right now. Participate, spend the next 45 minutes with me. Spend the next 45 minutes on you, okay? You are worth it, you deserve it. And I really want to connect with everybody here. If you're watching on the live YouTube, if you're watching here, you've registered for the webinar training, I really want to connect with you. Ask your questions. Don't be shy. I can leave you anonymous if you'd like. Send me private messages. But I really, the purpose of me sharing my story around anxiety and depression today and creating 2 successful companies while handling all of this, the purpose of me sharing it is to let you know that you're not alone, number one, okay? I thought after watching all these inspirational, brave men and women sharing their stories, I was like, you know what, props. I'm totally gonna follow your lead and I'm gonna admit what's really going on with me. And so to inspire you to do the same thing, to own you no matter how you are put together. And number 2, just to let you know, if you have been letting a mental illness such as anxiety and depression keep you from pursuing your dream of owning your own, coaching, consulting, healing, advising practice, you don't have to do that anymore. You don't have to do that anymore. So any questions you have, please pop into the chat box, private message me. I'm here for you guys whenever you need it. I get private messages all the time, every single day from people I don't know, from all over the world, and I'm there to talk to you guys. So I'm here, okay? So without further ado, pop your name in. Let me know where you're from. I have people who watch the webinar who are from Mexico, Australia, different provinces here in Canada, and even California. So pop your name in. Let me know where you're watching from today. And I'm going to get on over and just begin. I have a couple of slides for you today. And then I'm going to get right into the nitty-gritty of things, all right? So first of all, I'm celebrating each and every one of you guys for being here. I'm going to give it a minute. It says that my screen share isn't working, and if it's not working, all fine. Oh, good. Okay, so my screen share is not working, and you know what? I really only had a few screens to share with you about, the Bell Let's Talk, and what it is so delayed, but it's working. Okay, I'll show you the few screens I have. I don't know about you guys, but it's always more fun when there's a little visuals here and there, right? So that's why I like the screen share. Now, my beautiful people, check this out. These pictures were taken by a dear friend of mine, and they're so fun to use. So today's free webinar training, all about, can you guys run a successful business with a mental illness? I'm here to say, hell yeah, you can. All right, I've updated my profile picture, and it's Let's Talk. Belle, let's talk. So let's talk today, guys. Again, my invitation to you, be present, okay? 90% of success is showing up. I've heard my business coach tell me that for the last 2 years, and I'm like, you know what? It works. It helped me show up, and even when I didn't want to show up. So I'm going to pay it forward, and I'm going to share this advice with you guys. 90% of success is showing up. You're always going to walk away with something. So right now, for the next 45 minutes, just say yes to you. Shut your phone off. Pretend it doesn't exist. Pretend it died, okay? And shut Facebook off behind you, and just be present for you. Now, my name is Clarke-Marinelli. I'm the creator of 2 programs that I'm going to get into detail with you guys about, but they've been featured on local TV stations, radio stations, newspaper articles, podcasts, you name it. These programs have been featured. So I'm the creator of the Invest in Yourself course, and switching over to Invest in Yourself University. And what I do in this program, I'm going to get into more detail later on, but I help people like you, like me. I teach you guys everything that I know and everything that I do in my own business to create success, to generate a significant income. I did this. I built this business and run this business all while homeschooling. So is it minimal hours? Absolutely, yes. I had a meeting yesterday. I love connecting with beautiful people. And I met with this beautiful person yesterday, and I was talking to her, and I said, you know what? I don't work all day long, but I do work all day long because I invite all aspects of my life into my work, because it truly is my passion, my talents, my why. And so maybe I'll get up at 5 and work till 7 a.m. and then enjoy a beautiful breakfast with my kids, get them off to school, and then I'll work in the mornings, have a beautiful lunch with them, and then in the afternoon, and then maybe later on in the evening, I'll spend a couple more hours. But what is key here is that it's flexibility and freedom, okay? So that's what I teach all of my clients to do. I'm also the creator of the Empowering Kids program. September 2017, guys, the Empowering Kids Alternative Learning Center in Forest School opens its doors. So next week, you guys are going to have all the information to register your kids for the first full-time Forest School here in Manitoba. Boom. I'm also the host of the Empowering You and Your Children Blog Talk Radio Show, guys. Every Monday morning, I host a Blog Talk Radio show. I kind of took a break over the holidays, haven't gotten back into it since the really cool Plan Your Success workshop that happened in January, at the beginning of January. But that is going to kick off with who else but Mr. Dan King in a week or 2. I'll keep you posted. I also have a few signature talks: Overcoming Negative Self-Talk, Secret to Every Successful Woman or Man, Entrepreneur, Child, you name it, needs to know. We're going to get into that today, because this signature talk is based on everything that I had to teach myself when it came to depression and anxiety, okay? Also, the most important ingredient for your child's success, emotional intelligence. I go to Toastmasters every Thursday morning, and wouldn't you know it, this week's theme was on emotional intelligence. And I'll share with you guys my feedback. So basically, if you're a speaker, and this morning I was one of the speakers, if you're a speaker, you have to answer the question, what does emotional intelligence mean to you? How do you use it in your life? And my response to her was, you know what? Emotional intelligence, my Empowering Kids program is based on 2 things. And one of those things is emotional intelligence. That's how important it is. And I went on to say that for me and in my Empowering Kids program, EQ, which is emotional intelligence, is more important than IQ, especially at this young age. I was well into my 30s before I even knew what emotional intelligence was or how it worked or how I could gain control of my emotions, okay, and how I react and so on. And so I shared, I was bold, I was scared, I was short of breath when I pressed send on the email, but I said, EQ or IQ will get you in the door, but EQ is what's going to keep you there. Okay. So if you're aware of your emotional intelligence and you're able to label and recognize what you're feeling, then you're able to react accordingly. And this is absolutely key for, achieving what we all want to achieve, end result, happiness in life. So the reason why I do all of this and why I stepped out and made a decision, not even knowing how the hell I was going to make it happen, was because being there for my children was that important to me. That's my why. I wanted to experience as much as I can in life. Whenever I'm presented with a new opportunity, I always say yes, because I just want to experience as much as I can in this one lifetime. I love to travel. I always say, yep, that's where I'm going to go. No idea how I'm going to pay for it. No idea how the hell it's going to happen. But as long as I make the decision, I am telling you all the resources, they are available to me and I make it happen. So I'm going to switch on over here.